Hi everyone, so with the storm brewing outside, I am here to give you a blog. And I guess some of us have just flown the coop. Today a farmer was outside and he uploaded this video onto Myspace. It was of a crazy man screaming, "Blow winds and crack your cheeks, rage, blow! You cataracts and hurricanes, spout till you have drenched our steeples, drowned the cocks, strike flat the thick rotundity of the world, crack nature's mold, all germains spill at once that make ingrateful man." And then a sobbing afterwards of him saying, "I tax you not elements, I never gave you a kingdom. Here I stand your slave, a poor, infirm, weak, and despised old man." And this was none other than our King Lear, who has now been reduced to a madman, running around being captured by farmers. Now we look at what he was saying. Blow winds and crack your cheeks. I don't know about you, but me personally, I've had enough of this storm. It's been raging since forever, and it doesn't look like it's lifting up. So he's just egging it on, and we can see this emphasis because he's talking about the same action in just a whole bunch of different words. Blow winds, crack your cheeks, and just constantly just talking about adding more and more wind. And then not only is there wind, but now there's rain, because he says, "Spout till you have drenched our steeples, drowned our cocks." And you know those little crow things that are on buildings? They kind of spin when there's wind around. He's asking for enough rain to drown our buildings all the way up until that high. He's clearly losing his mind, though it only shows an emphasis on the inner turmoil he is currently suffering, as we find that the storm outside may not only be the only storm that has been brewing. He says, "Strike flat the thick rotundity of the world, crack nature's molds, all germains spill at once that makes ingrateful man." It's almost absurd in the way he's saying it, because he wants the gods to strike lightning upon the women who bear ungrateful children. I find this links, because ungrateful children, as he has currently been kicked out by Goneril and Regan. And the storm that has suddenly brewed. But then we kind of question, what's he doing outside when his daughters kind of offered him a place to stay? It's kind of like, wow, you know what? I'd rather be in a really dangerous place than be with my daughters who won't give me what I want. Insane? Madness. But clearly this man's going insane. He's asking for rain. It's like he's practically asking to be killed, or asking for the end of his life, as if just because he's not getting what he wants, he's throwing a tantrum. What has our king been reduced to? He is distraught, and he's spewing nothing but hate about ungrateful nature. Other interesting stuff, we also find that the fool had something to say about this issue. What he said was, "For there was never yet fair woman, but she made mouths in a glass." And this is pretty cryptic. It's kind of weird, but it speaks some truth about the royal family in the way that it has fallen to vanity and flat images which hold no purpose or meaning but flattery. Like, what does the king need knights for? It's just to defend himself. But against what? He is living in a castle full of other knights, other attendants. It's not like he needs them for anything, because he already has the protection of the castle and his daughters. And although the fool was jesting, this was followed by serious questioning afterwards. So there is some truth to this, but what will we make of it? So as we find the storm brewing, not only in the sky, but also in the mentality of our king, we will leave the forecast to see what will become of the storm. Over and out.